how's it going? Welcome back. This is Amy, and if you're new, welcome to. And yeah, might look a little different in the background. Kind of was cleaning in the room this last what's today? Yeah, this last end of the last weekend. And oh, here comes Minnie. See Daisy's on the bed. We switched our bed around and we had some flooring we needed to put down that I had for a long time. But anywho, I gotta pause because they opened the door again. Okay. Yeah, so we were organizing and changing things around and wrong way. Wrong way. Uh Daisy's got her spot on the bed, looking at the door. Minnie's in here somewhere. Can hear. Um, but yeah, so welcome back. This is Book Talk Tuesday. Uh Recording this on a Monday. Um, so yeah, we got a new look behind us. Uh, Hopefully, I got to get some bookshelves in that are gonna go right in here. So we should have those in this week. And woohoo! Getting it done. Yeah, cleaning it out, organizing it, getting it ready for the fall flavors. Yeah. Anyway, we're gathered here today to go over. I was given a box full of books from my cousin Cindy. Thank you, Cindy. Shout out. She works at a place that shreds a shredder place, shredding docket. So they got these. I guess somebody had wanted these books to be shredded, but she didn't want to do that. So she asked me if I wanted some, and I said, yeah. I said, I'll take them all if you don't have any takers. And what I don't want, I will just donate to Goodwill because that's where I usually get my books cheap right now. But anywho, but yeah, let's do the weather update. Weather update. It is cooler now. Today is about said it was going to be 92. So I'm hoping that is true. Hoping it's true. It had a nice little breeze yesterday. Let's see, it says we're looking at 92. Tomorrow might be 93. Wednesday 98. It's gonna pop back up a little, but it should be staying under the 100s now. Maybe. Sometimes September can get a little hot. We've had Septembers with hundreds, but it looks like mid low 90s through Sunday. So next Sunday's supposed to be 93. It's looking good. That sounded great for me. I know a lot of people out there probably think 90s is still hot for them, but we live in an area that right now 90s is really nice. So let's see, Sunday, yeah. And then it's that next week it's gonna go Sunday what was it? The 18th was supposed to be 93, but then it's gonna go mid low, I say low to mid, some high 90s, but it's looking pretty good. So that's a weather update really quick. We still have that park fire going on northeast of us. It's still not contained. I don't even think the last I checked a few days ago, I don't think it was even close to being 50%. So that's still going on. But anywho, let's get to a book haul. I wasn't going to do a book haul today, but these like I said, my cousin gifted them to me, and so I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist doing a book haul. And I'm not sure most of them. I have no idea what they're. But and then I just kind of glanced at them, looking at them, and I thought, oh, you know what? I might read these. And if I read them and I don't like them, then I can still donate them to Goodwill. No problem. So let's get on with it so we don't have a long video. Oh, and she also gave me a bookmark. It's a corner bookmark, like here, but it's yeah, it's pretty. It's nice and beady and sparkly. I think she made those, unless she has a friend named Cindy too. But yeah, that's a nice bookmark. And now for the books. I didn't even count, so I don't even know. It's a box full. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 17 books, and a couple of them are chunky. So let's move that out of the way so we don't lose it. And I'm just gonna pick them out here. See where we're at. Some of them I know that she was showing me that I do want to keep. I'm a James Patterson fan, and so she had a couple of James Pattersons in here. And I don't read much fantasy, so I noticed some of these books they were like fantasy, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't know, we'll try it. But yeah, so I got a big stack here. So this one, she sent me a picture and showed these to me at first. This one, I don't know what it's about, but just the title alone says, yes, I want to read this. It is by Rupert Holmes. Oh, that's like a little hologrammy. Um, and this is called Murder Your Employer, Volume 1, McMaster's Guide to Homicide. I just thought murder your employer. Hmm, it's murdery. Um, yeah. This little thing looked like a little shiny holographic. I don't know. You can't really. But anyway, yeah. So I'm not going to read every single one of these, what these are about, because it'll be a long video. But this is How to Murder Your Employer. We're going to guess. There is going to be like a school that's going to teach somebody how to murder somebody. I don't know. And if I do want to read this one for sure, because this was just looked very enticing from the cover. It looks like a guide, but I don't know. Um, fun. Um, just have well, if I could find the stuff. It looks like it's 2024. First Avid Reader Press trade pack. Trade back. Trade paperback 2024. I think it was written in 2023. How to Murder Your Employer. It's not that big a book. And these are in really good shape. They're like new. Some of them you can tell are the little wear that they might have been read, but some of them, I don't know. And I'm not sure where these came from. Um, I don't know where these tags came, but anywho, let's stack them there. Trying not to break things that I've newly arranged my desk. My desk is cleaned off, and I'm slowly putting things back on the shelves, and I want to make sure I don't put just junk stacked up here like I had it. So, we're trying to be very careful. And this one, boy, this is a chunky book, and it's a good feels like a good floppy book. Um and this one I have no idea what it's called. A Little Life by um Henya, uh-oh, Yanagihara. That's probably not. That's probably not. It's a Anchor Books. Anyway, I'll let you pronounce it yourselves. Um, but yeah, I feel like I've seen this cover, somebody talking about it on a booktuber, but it says on the front National Book Award finalist. Okay. It says Man Booker Prize finalist. Okay. It falls for college classmates, broke adrift. I wasn't gonna read. I wasn't gonna read. Buoyed by their buoyed only by their friendship and ambition. They moved to New York. Somebody's anyway, brotherly bonds, love in the 21st century, stunning novel about families we are born into and those that we make for ourselves. Anyway, seems like it's a literary fiction maybe. Yeah, it's a chunky book. Uh, so that sounds interesting. All these sound interesting. I mean, I'm a book lover, so This looks like a fantasy just by the name of it, but it's called King of Sloth. Anna Hung. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Uh-oh. Um, yeah, King of Sloth. Um, this, like I said, these are in really good shape. This is he. This says he never wanted anyone enough to chase them until he met her. Oh, this could be a romance, maybe not fantasy. Um, so I'm not sure. It's by Bloom Books. Da 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 da. It could be a romance. It could be by the sound of the back. Which is I'll just read this. Cool, intelligent, and ambitious Sloane Kensington is a high-powered publicist who's used to dealing with difficult clients. However, none infuriate or tempt her more than a certain billionaire heir with his stupid dimples and laid-back attitude. Oh, it's a love-hate. I gotta say, it's a love-hate. Yeah, gotta get through. So, and then there is in the stack is a few David Balducci. I've heard of him, but I haven't read any of his stuff. So, I think there's three of those. Let's pull these out. James Patterson. Yeah, okay, we'll do those. So there's three David Balducci's. Um, So I haven't read his. It's probably something I would like. I think his a thriller, cop drama, or something like that. So this is uh it's a thriller. Simply Lies and Stack. And this is like it's like new. There's that one. There is The 620 Man. Uh-huh. These are a little chunky. And then there is Dreamtown, an Archer novel. There's a so there's a guy. Psychological thriller. They could be psychological thriller. Uh, Trying to see who the character is. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't read his, but this is the Dreamtown. All in good shape. Yeah, somebody had the audacity to want to shred these. Thank God my cousin Cindy thinks more than that. But yeah, so this says an Archer novel. So character must be named Archer. Um, well, let's see. Um, it doesn't say there. But anyway, we're gonna try those out. And then there's three James Pattersons. So click. His is a this is Alex Cross. Um, one's an Alex Cross. He has different series. I do read the Alex Cross series. This is Triple Cross. I'm really behind on my Alex Cross um novels. Really behind. So this one is I don't know what number in the series, but if you know, you know. Might stack it too high. And this is The Murder in uh James Patterson and Candace Fox. That one was James Patterson. He has co-writers or ghostwriters or whatever you want to call them. It's his first time in print. I don't know what that means. Um, yeah. Bill Robinson is the detective. So that's something. I don't know what this might be a standalone. Uh, I have not. Yeah. So I have not read any of these books that she gave me. So this is also says James Patterson with Adam Hamdy, Missing Persons, a private novel. So that's another series is private. Um, yeah. So those look good. Those look good. And then these two, there's two Hillenbrand. I've heard of her. I think hers are maybe romance, but I haven't read any of hers. So the first one is the Rumor. They look romancy. I don't know, and I don't read a lot of romance. I used to. I had okay. Let's pause. Okay, barky dogs. This one, this one is acting like nothing happened. The other one I sent out. Anyway, we're back. Ellen Hillebrand. The Rumor, they look romancy. There's people that are sitting very close on the beach. Um, and apparently she writes beachy novels too, which I'm totally up for. But I was saying that I did have a period of, I read a lot of romance, like historical romance and romance books. I haven't really read, it was the Harlequin romance. I think they had a historical fiction writers. I don't know. You know, the ones that you would see like the Fabio on the front, the guy with the long hair by a horse or something. Yeah, I had that phase. Um, but this is I don't know what it's about. Looks like there's a beach involved, which I'm totally down for. Um, I have to get through these because the dog will bark again. And this one is The Castaways. Um, another beach. Trying to get it there. Another beach without a glare. But these are nice copies. This says preview of Swan Song inside. They both have previews of Swan Song. That's probably her new one. Okay. And this one, have I seen this on a booktuber or not? I have no idea. It kind of looks familiar, but it's called Romantic Comedy, a novel by Curtis Sittenfeld. Obviously a romance comedy. Um, Curtis. But a Reese as in Reese Witherspoon book club. Okay. Um, don't know what it's about other than what it says. It doesn't look very long. And this one looks like a thriller, mystery, suspense maybe. It's Out of Nowhere by Sandra Brown. I've heard of Sandra Brown. I think she writes uh sorry, thrillers. This one at a Texas county fair. Well, there you go. It's probably a thriller. Carousel's bustling midway. Children's book author Ellie Portman is enjoying a rare night out with her favorite cowboy, 2-year-old son Charlie. Blah blah blah. Mm, ooh, yeah, must be a thriller because it says. But as they are about to head home, an unthinkable happens. A shooter opens fire in the crowd, causing widespread panic to erupt all around them. Okay, I'm in. Uh, and this one, so I recognize the name, but not as a writer, because I had to Google to see if this person actually is a writer now, because where I know them from, her, she was in a band in the 80s. And I love that band, the Bangles. So this book, This Bird Has Flown, um, is by the writer is Susanna Hoffs, which was the lead singer in the Bangles. If anybody knows the 80s music in the Bangles, Manic Monday, I can't think of anything else right now. I googled And that is the Susanna Hoffs. Just to prove it, there's her photo. But yeah. So I thought, well, I'll give this a shot. It probably is like a romancy one too. But I'm curious to how she started. Says boasting one of pop's most beloved voices, Susanna Hoffs graduated from the University of California, Berkeley with a degree in art. In '81, she co-founded the Bangles. I love the Bangles. That was, I mean, even on Mondays now, you're like, just want to hear Manic Monday, and it's Monday. Um, yeah, Manic Monday, Walk Like an Egyptian, Hazy Shade of Winter, Eternal Flame. Um, golly. Uh, yeah. So this bird has flown, Susanna Hoffs. That's interesting. And we have the last three. Nope, these are chunky books, and I'm guessing they are fantasy. Um, it's all in my box. Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing they're fantasy just by the look at them, and I have heard of some of them, two of them on from booktubers. But like I said, I'm not a big fantasy reader. I don't know. I usually will watch some movies or TV fantasy more than I've actually read. So we're gonna check these out. The first one, it looks like the first in a series. These other two, they're in a series. I think there's a trilogy, but I'm not sure. So this first one is these are chunky. Gosh, that's it's a lot of pages. I- I've never heard of this, so I have no idea what it's about. It's called When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. Um, yeah, let's see that. Looks kind of fantasy-ish, spooky-ish. Looks like some kind of little dragony thing. It reminds me of that. That reminds me of that dragon thing in shoots. I can't think of it. It was an old movie, fantasy movie. I think they're redoing it. If I think of it, I'll pop it up. Um, but this is it said this at the bottom. Where did it say? Oh, right here. It says the Moonfall series 1 on the edge. Upside down, Amy. There. I'm trying to get it straight. There we go. Yeah. Uh, it's a big one. So I don't know. This is about it. It says as an assassin for the rebellion group. Can't even read any of these words. Um, Reeves' job is to complete orders and never get caught. So it's a rival bounty hunter turns her world upside down. So it sounds kind of fun just from that. But like I said, I'm not a big fantasy reader, so who knows? But like I said, I think I'm gonna try maybe try keep all these books until I get through them and see if I like them or not. If I like them, I'll probably keep them. If not, I'll just donate them to. I don't know which one's which. This is I I think this one's. I don't know which one's first. Um, thought it said on here. Excuse my silence. Just talk amongst yourselves for a few minutes. I'm just do. Just trying to do Jeopardy song. It's not working out. I don't know. I think the blue ones, but couldn't tell you. We're just gonna do. So this is House of Sky and Breath, a Crescent City novel by Sarah J. Mass. I know I think I've seen these on a Booktuber. Um, and it's chunky too. So it is, oh, in the back it has pictures of other books. Okay, Crescent City novel. It looks like, well, I'm looking at the picture. What's Can't, the pictures are in black and white. Okay, so I think this is the second one. And then, so this is the first one. Crescent City. Well, that makes sense, right? House of Earth and Blood. Um, yeah, I think this is the first one, and this is the second one. So there's just one more in this series. Oop, okay, wrong way. I'm not coordinated at all. Um, so yeah, so those are the books I was gifted in this book haul, and yeah, 17 books. That's quite a lot. That's exciting. I mean, I would have never, probably most of these books, except for the James Patterson ones, I would have never bought on my own, most likely, or even probably, um, like got them from the library or something like that. Maybe over, gosh, eventually over time, maybe, but it would have been way down on the list. So maybe this is the start of something new that I want to try some more of these authors. Maybe I'll really like fantasy. I still have Game of Thrones on my list to read and Lord of the Rings, the first one, Fellowship of the Ring. So those are definitely like fantasy type, well, they are fantasies. So I do have those on my list to read this to finish um before the year's over. But yeah, that's super, I was super excited. She thought of me asking me if I wanted any of these books. So grateful that Cindy, thank you, thank you. And anyway, so that's my little book haul I was gifted. I didn't even have to, I didn't spend any money on these at all. Um Gosh. So that is Book Talk Tuesday. And if you cross your fingers and have high hopes, we'll be back here on Thursday. And like I said, I rearranged my room, so you're going to get this view. I still have my TV on in the background, my ambiance. But yeah, hopefully it'll be a much nicer video background for you. I try not to keep laundry and dirty clothes on the bed, and things piled up in the background, but hey, I can't promise. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good weekend. And we'll see you back here on Thursday. Thanks.